Hello and welcome. You're watching Business Today Television. I'm Tanya Aneja, and this is a brand new episode of Technical Gupshup, a show where we'll discuss the technical market outlook, key levels to watch out for, and 5 technical stock ideas that you can bet on at this point in time. Well, we had a stellar April series, and Nifty has actually moved up by 5% in the same. All eyes are now on the Nifty 50 heading towards the 18,000 important mark after it wrapped up its first positive F&O series in the last 5 months. If you talk about Friday's trading session, the domestic equity started the May F&O series on a flat note. But an important sectoral trend in the market is that while large cap IT companies have been performing poorly, mid cap IT companies are doing well, and some have actually given optimistic guidance for FY24. So yes, where are the markets headed in the near term, and what are the technical levels to watch out for? To discuss this and much more, let's welcome our guest on the show today. We have with us Mr. Sameet Chavan from Angel One Limited. Thank you so much, Sameet, for taking the time out and joining us here on Business Today Television. I want to begin by asking you about your technical market outlook only. I mean, we started the May F&O series on a flat note. So, what do the charts now suggest for the Lal Street, and what are the levels to watch out for?
Good morning, Tanya, and thanks for having me. As far as index direction is concerned, undoubtedly we managed to form strong base in the early part of last series, around 16,800, 17,000, and from there, in the initial part of the series, we witnessed a strong rally from the levels of 17,000 to 17,900. This sharp rally was followed by some consolidation, which in technical terms we call it as a time-wise correction. 17,600, acted as a very strong support, and this week we start resumed the higher degree uptrend. Yesterday on the monthly expiry day itself, we managed to surpass 17,900, so which is the highest level in last 2 months. And looking at the overall chart structure on a slightly higher degree time frame, we expect Nifty to challenge 18,000. So it's a matter of time we would see Nifty surpassing 18,000 quite soon, and heading towards the important cluster of 18,200, 18,500. So we have been maintaining our strong positive bias on the market. The trend has been confirmed now. The tide has turned now upwards after a long slumber phase of nearly 5 to 6 months. So
Right.
overall, we are quite optimistic on the market, and 18,200, 500 seems on the cards, at least in the near term.
Okay, absolutely. So that's the word coming in as far as the levels are concerned. So, what is your take on IT sector? I mean, the mid cap IT companies have been outperforming massively, I would say, versus the frontline companies. So, what do the technical charts suggest for these IT counters? And should one really wait now for some more time before taking exposure to these tech companies?
In our sense, technically speaking, Nifty IT had a stellar rally from the, COVID 2020 lows. If we look at the overall, broader degree chart structure of Nifty IT index, we had, as I said, a massive rally in couple of years, and in last 1 year or so, IT index has done nothing. In fact, it's been one of the draggers within the heavyweight constituents. But now, we are slowly, gradually, we are seeing that the base building is happening around its important cluster. So Nifty IT index has completed its nearly 50% retracement of the previous rally. It is spending some time, which again is a part of, time-wise correction phase. So in our sense, 26,000, 26,500 seems to be a very strong support. It has already
Okay.
cemented its positions around it, and in last 3 4 days, we have seen some early signs of revival within the IT space. Yes, it would be too early to take that call, but if one has to take a slightly longer time perspective, we believe that this is the best time for one to enter into the IT stock. So you can start accumulating in a staggered manner. The quality propositions like TCS, Infosys, HCLTech, they are placed at very important support level. And in if Nifty IT has to do well from here on, 29,000 is the one level that we are closely tracking on Nifty IT index. So overall, we are a bit on the entire IT space with a slightly broader view. Yes, this is the best time to get into the IT stock. even with a short-term perspective, mid-cap IT stocks are positively poised. So you can certainly, place your bets on stocks like, Emphasis, Tech Mahindra, and Coforge
Okay.
is the one stock that is certainly looking good.
Okay, absolutely. So accumulate in a staggered manner. That's the word coming in. And also, if you talk about some new age tech companies, the shares of Policy Bazaar, Delivery, Cartrade, they have all bounced back and very smartly, I would say, from their lows. In fact, Nika is also doing well today. I mean, in Friday's trading session. So, what are your thoughts on this new age tech space? And do you think now is the time to really step in this particular space?
See, overall, the historical data is not that sufficient. Yes, last 1.5, 2 years data is that, but we do not have the historical, trends to see the symmetry of this, entire basket. As far as, Nykaa is concerned, this stock has been, dragging continuously ever since its inception. So we are not seeing any major trend emerging into this particular counter. So we'll not be able to give any trade setup on this. As far as
Okay.
levels is concerned, 138, 140 is the level to watch out for in case of Nika. If volumes picks up from current level, and if the stock prices manage to surpass 140, we could see some good traction in this particular counter. As far as Policy Bazaar is concerned, this has been one of the outperforming stocks within this space since last 3 to 4 months. It has already formed a strong base around the 440, 460. And overall, we are seeing good traction in this counter. So this is the one stock that may head towards, 650, 680 over the next few months. So
Okay.
overall, we expect consolidation to continue. But as far as, Policy Bazaar is concerned, 550, 560 seems to be very strong support.
Okay, absolutely. So these are the levels that are coming in. So keep an eye on that. And also, Samit, before coming to five technical stock picks, any sectors that you're bullish on, especially at this point in time? Because if you see cyclicals, defense, railways, these type of stocks are really in focus and they are doing really well. So any sectors that you're bullish on and any sectors that you're bearish on at this point in time?
Yeah, as of now, we are not bearish on any particular sector, I'd say.
Okay.
But as far as sector-specific movement is concerned, obviously, if we expect Nifty to head towards 18,500 in this
Hmm.
series, banking, which contributes nearly 35% to 35.7%, 37% weightage of
Right.
the benchmark index, we expect banking to do well. It has already been doing well. So we
Yeah.
expect, Bank Nifty to challenge its previous highs of 44,000 quite soon. So entire BFSI space looks quite promising at current level. Apart from this, auto space, if you see in last 3, 4 months, auto stocks have started performing well. So we are liking auto sector also at current level. And as we just, discussed, Nifty IT is placed at its important level. So going ahead, if the market has to head towards its all-time high, we need to have a good participant from the IT space as well.
Okay, absolutely. That's the word coming in. And now let's come to the top five technical stock ideas. So, which are the stocks that you're betting on today?
See, we like Apollo Hospital. Stock has been maintaining its sturdy structure. Recently, we saw some consolidation in this counter.
Okay.
But today, the stock has shown some, interesting signs. So 44.30 would be the stop loss level for traders. One can buy with a stop around 46.27. Apart from this, PCBL Philips Carbon Black is the one stock that we are liking. Stock is trading around its, important level. Overall, if you see, stock has already broken out from its previous hurdles of 123, and the volume activity has risen substantially in last 3, 4 days. So from here on, we'll not be surprised to see this stock heading towards 132, 134. The stop loss can be placed somewhere around 125. Metal space has been consolidating of late, but in last 3, 4 days we are seeing good traction in most of the metal counters. So Hindalco is the one stock that we are liking at current level. As a trader, one can keep a stop around 120, 426 and go long for a target of 448. Uh, BSE again, cash market stocks are doing well. So BSE is the one stock that has been maintaining a sturdy structure. We can see a good price volume breakout happening this week. So we expect 560 to be tested quite soon as far as BSE is concerned. As a trader, one can buy at current level, keep a stop loss around 504.
Okay, absolutely. So, these are the stock ideas that are coming in from Sameet on that wonderful note. Thank you so much for sharing all these ideas with us and being with us here on Business Today Television. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, on that wonderful note, let's wrap up this edition of Technical Gupshup. But don't forget to follow us on our social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Instagram. You can share your stock queries, stock feedback, and also stay tuned for all the latest market updates. So, many thanks for tuning in for now.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share, and subscribe.